TechTale 68 today, June 24th, on a Thursday morning, 6:56 a.m. This is the morning of Microsoft's big announcement. What's next for Windows? If you'd like to see, now I'm going to release this video 15 minutes prior to my normal 8 a.m. time, so perhaps it'll serve as a reminder for some of you to go watch it if you're interested. And you probably can even finish this video before the start time, but to get to it, just type Microsoft.com in an address bar. You don't have to do a search for it. And this is the home page. Just click on Stream It Live. Right now it's just playing music. These two dots down here indicate that this landing page picture changes, alternates between this one. You can click on the dot to the left to get it right back to this one, and then click on Stream It Live. And it's just got, if you click this play button, and basically now it's got some music going. So come back to here and then click here. First time slip. This is for Monday, June 14th. 1 minute. Normally when I start a time slip, I'll put in a start time and an end time 1 minute later so I can type in the body of it. And if I find a 1 minute time slip on the invoice, when I generate the invoice, I know I need to do some fixing there. This one's going to stay at 1 minute because I'm just documenting a piece of information here. This is for the CPA office, Romeo, 8:23 a.m. to 8:24 a.m. for Romeo in the office. Acknowledged power outage occurred by text, and that server has been restarted, and confirmed that workstations should be restarted also. So he sent me a text letting me know power went out over the weekend. This is Monday morning. I've told you before, it seems like there are power outages happen over the weekend. He's letting me know they've already restarted the server, and I just confirmed to him, yes, you should restart the workstations. That's not really necessary, but they could start working on a workstation and then discover some issue an hour into their day and find they need to restart the computer, and that's inconvenient for them because they tend to have a lot of programs open. So I said, yeah, you ought to just go ahead and restart them. So I put that 1 minute time slip in there because I wanted to document the experience that this office has experienced another power outage. Then later that same morning, same office, Tango in the office, 10:05 a.m. to 10:11 a.m., 6 minutes. Phone and remote support to fix Outlook not receiving emails. Changed network type from public to private to fix the issue. Demonstrated the technique to make the change, and discussed cause of network type reset to public issue is usually caused by Windows Update installations, but since a power outage was experienced over the weekend, that may have been responsible. So his computer was working all right, and he even had Outlook open and didn't realize until a couple hours had gone by, may have been a few hours because they start kind of early. No, it must have only been an hour and a half since the server was restarted around just prior to 8:30. He didn't notice for a while that Outlook emails weren't coming in. The way he noticed is that they were coming in on his phone, not coming in on his computer. So that was a simple fix, did not involve restarting the computer. And then later this same day in the afternoon for the law office, Papa, 43 minutes. This was for from 2:32 to 3:15 p.m. for Sierra Mike in the office, phone and remote support regarding A1 Law calendar defaulting to 1921 dates. So she'd put in a month and a day and go to the next field and later discover that the calendar item is not on the calendar where she expected it. Goes back and tries it again. Eventually she discovered that the year was defaulting to 1921. Even when she typed 2021, it would still change to 1921. Checked 3 computers. Now, when she contacted me, she thought it was just her computer. So, by my lead, we checked 3 computers finding the system consistent. I checked on the server, found nothing amiss there. I sent an email to the author of that software. It's a vertical market software for law offices. I sent an email to him requesting guidance. I received an immediate reply with instructions within minutes. So during the same time slip, the reply came back before I'd even hung up the phone with my client. I received immediate instructions for fixing the end of century setting, which was set for 2020. So remember back when the year 2000 came along, there was all this big hype about what was going to happen. Things were going to be broken. Software manufacturers had to go in and do fixes, including this software. So the way that he fixed it is he put in a setting to specify when the century ends. Back in the year 2000, he selected 2020 as the end of the century, meaning if you put in a 2-digit year that was higher than the number 20, it would assume 1921. So now when they're putting in the year 1921, since that's higher than 20, the program is assuming that means 1921. Because, what happens if they're putting in a birth date, a 2-digit birth date? Could they be putting in 2-digit birth dates of somebody that was born prior to 1930? So yes. That could be happening. So what we did to fix this, which changed the end of the century for 2030. Why don't we put the century ending of 2050? Well, that's because they might put in somebody's birth date year that could be prior to 1950. So when somebody puts in the 2-digit year of 52, the program would assume that means 2052. So because people can live 100 years, it makes this kind of a tight setting that just may need to be adjusted from time to time. So I selected 2030, and now it dawns on me that could cause an issue if they put in a birth date for somebody prior to 1930. Okay? Adjusted as instructed. I made the adjustment as instructed. Each computer will need to be exited and relaunched A1 Law for the fix to be applied. So that was kind of an interesting, fun fix. And this was something that I recognized right away. This is too far out of the bounds of normal issues. I need to contact the author of this software. And I had been concerned at times past about this software because it is a single person operation. When I contact their office, there is nobody answering the phone. I can leave a voicemail message. I can send an email. And I get really fast responses from him, except when he's truly unavailable. And then it could be a while. So in this case, of course, for entering dates like this, we can work around that for a while. They just know they're going to have to go back and fix those calendar dates because there was no way for them to enter a calendar date for this year, 2021, until this got fixed. If we had known earlier in the decade between 2010 and 2021, we could have advanced that date. Now I have it in my records, and we may have to back that up to 2025. However, that can even be a problem because as they're opening new cases, they could need to put in a calendar date years in advance for something to follow up on regarding a legal case, because legal cases can be expected to stretch over years. So that's an interesting issue. Next, yeah, we'll do the next one on tomorrow's Tech Tales. So I hope this has been useful. Have a great day. Catch you later. Goodbye.